One of the sport's top officials, Mr. Dan Movaheady, about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors welterweight division. Josh Flash Onwordi in the black shorts. Chris Chuck Morris in the yellow tartan. Was training out of higher level in Scotland. Great James Doolan in his corner tonight. Onwordi just doubling up on the right hand early.
Clinch from Onwordi. Low, switch to the single leg. Working for inside position here. Nice low base.
Interested to see how Onwordi was going to approach this one. Obviously, Chris Morris known for his wrestling, his top game. But it's Onwordi looking to connect first.
There you go. I mean, there's one way to stop yourself ending up on your back, and that's getting on the ground and being on top. And that's certainly what he's looking for at the moment.
Get your fingers out of the cage.
Morris is making this difficult. Onwordi continuing to try and drive forward and advance these grappling positions. Underhook on the left-hand side for Morris.
We heard a couple of warnings from the referee there to Onwordi for putting his fingers through the cage. He's got to be careful there, because if he does get a takedown or improves his position, he's going to get it taken away from him if the fingers through the cage are deemed to have had an impact on that.
Yeah, Onwordi dropped, changed levels there, and good position for a takedown, was defended, goes again, and this time is able to get back exposure, stand in back clinch position. Good spot for Onwordi. Morris is going to be fighting the grip here, trying to disconnect the hands and turn so he's back facing him. He can look to escape. But so far, it's all forward pressure from Onwordi.
I've got to progress his position, gentlemen.
First warning from Dan Movaheady there. Just wanted to see a little bit more in terms of action, or of course for Onwordi to actually complete this takedown, but of course easier said than done.
Yeah, Morris actually looked for a Kimura for a split second there. He thought about a guillotine and realized that both of those were not going to be the smartest thing to do from that position. When you've got someone who's so relentlessly looking for the takedown, you've got to be very careful about trying to get him with a trick that's going to put you in a vulnerable position. But he pummels to a double underhook now. This is a great position for Morris. And it's Morris who gets the takedown. Onwordi almost able to hit reversal and take top position off of it. And now as he scrambles back to the feet, Morris tries to get onto the back. Trying to stop Onwordi get back to his feet unsuccessfully. It's Onwordi now who has his back taken, standing and trying to separate the grip. Morris looking very strong in the clinch. Expect to see perhaps a
Keep working here, gentlemen.
elevation off the ground and a mat return. Onwordi's going to try and turn to face back in. Fighting the hands directly like this is so effective. It's so much easier to do this in MMA with the gloves on than, you know, when you don't have the gloves. That gripping and being able to hold on, it gives you like a nice grip, especially if you're using two hands grabbing onto the wrist.
And the referee making good on his word. He did separate the fighters there. We're back center cage now. Both guys throwing some big shots. You know, so often you'll see fighters separated like that and they'll immediately go back to the clinch, to the cage wrestling, but Onwordi and Morris content to shoot it out in the center of the canvas now.
You also bear in mind it was Onwordi who was the one who engaged that initially, and nice shots landed there from Onwordi.
Yeah, nice piercing jab straight through the guard.
Yes, you can shoot now. Put your stamp on the rim. Yes, his legs are out of the twist. Go. Heads. Power down, Chris. Speed. Good speed, good feet. Go back to the kick. Way.
Immediately following his coach's instructions there with Chris Morris. The corner called for the kick. There's a nice body kick from Onwordi though.
And there's a shot from Onwordi. Nicely defended by Morris. And that's going to be the end of the first. A very evenly matched fight so far.
Second round underway then, here in Newcastle.
Good feet, good feet, good feet. Good feet.
I wonder if we're going to see Morris try and get this fight to the ground. Like you said, Brad, he's got that strong top wrestling style. We haven't seen him utilize it thus far.
Keep him on his shield. Keep him on his shield.
Right hand landed from Onwordi there in his corner, asking for him to let the hands go now.
Your heads, gentlemen.
Second time they've clashed heads in this contest. Of course, nothing intentional there, just the way they're coming into each other when the fists start flying. Another nice counter from Onwordi. With an increased tempo at the start of the second round.
Yeah, both guys landed some shots. Still very, very close.
No more singles, Morris. No more singles.
Couple of inches short there. Morris tries the high kick behind it.
And there's the first shot from Morris. Drives through and is able to get this fight to the ground. Onwordi immediately looking to pop back to the feet. Morris wrapping that right leg of Onwordi nicely to stop him from being able to stand with it. And he's going to try and drag him backwards here and perhaps try and get onto the back. There we go. I love that standing on the calf, but Onwordi's able to get back to his feet, trying to separate the hands now. And listening, I mean, like a video game character being controlled by his coach. He tells him to draw him off of the fence, and he does so. Jumps onto the back, falls backwards, and now he's in a great position. Both comes in. Body triangle on the outside. This is a great position to attack the back.
Fingers out of gloves.
Just one submission defeat in 14 prior professional contests for Josh Onwordi.
So far doing everything right. He's looking to control the wrist. When you have that arm on the far side, it negates any ability to attack with that arm.
Fingers out of gloves,
And that is, you know, like I said in the first round, it's one of the big differences between grappling with gloves and without gloves is, without gloves, it's very, very hard to defend the arm coming underneath the neck. With gloves, it's much, much harder to get the arm underneath the neck.
Feet, Josh.
But of course, the trade-off there is that you also get to punch him in the head, and that's exactly what Chuck Morris is doing. Plenty of time to work, just under 2 minutes in the second round, in a body triangle. Onwordi not really doing anything to try and escape the body triangle, just focusing on defending at the moment. What should he be doing? He should be trying to get to the side, to the opposite side, essentially. He can try and turn through here, but it's very, very difficult to do. Having some success here, might be able to get to the guard, and he does so. Can Onwordi get on the back now?
Great work from Josh Onwordi.
Yeah, just saw the opening there and executed perfectly. Just over a minute to go in the second round, and
Use his position, gentlemen.
Onwordi looking to get something going here with this back clinch. Probably needs to try and get some points on the board. Morris is able to escape that back clinch, and as Onwordi drops down and tries to continue a takedown.
Stop. Stay there, don't lose position. Stay there, don't move. Time. I don't know what the fuck that is. Keep it on it. Ready? No, I can't reset your finger. Good.
I can't do anything about it. Time back in.
I think Chris Morris there was saying his finger had popped out the loop in his glove, but he'll have to wait till the end of the round to get that sorted. I was worried he was saying his finger had popped out as in dislocated then for a second.
Progress here, please, gentlemen.
Stronger round. Chris Morris.
There's that body kick again from Onwordi though. He's reddened up. You hear Onwordi's corner there calling for damage. They know that's what the judges are going to be looking for here. Big, impactful shots. He's done some nice work with that body kick.
Yeah, Onwordi looking slightly faster of the two at the moment.
If you're going around calling yourself Flash, you've got to be a bit nippy in that. Oh, nice shot with the right hand that time. Morris firing back though. Both men landing in these exchanges.
Big shots land.
Yeah, nice combination from Morris there.
There's a very, very slow clinch entry for Onwordi, and Morris immediately driving him up against the fence.
Onwordi's corner telling him that Chris Morris is breathing heavy. I think they want Onwordi to maybe kick it up into fifth gear here.
He's got to get off the fence first. This is not a good position for him. Double underhooks for Morris, a great position if he wants to go for a takedown, body lock, or drop down to the legs. There's the body lock. Okay, he looks to bring the body in, switches to the back, tries to drag him downwards, gets it. He's going to jump straight onto the back here. Onwordi has to use the fence to stop Morris from getting chest-to-back connection. He turns away, and immediately Morris tries to jump up and take advantage. Scramble there, and Morris's top position. Just under 3 minutes to go. And it's Onwordi who's taking some deep breaths. Morris with the mount. Onwordi turns belly down. Morris sinks the hooks in on the back.
This could be a big 2.5 minutes for Chris Morris.
Yeah, this is not the high-quality defensive work we've seen from Onwordi before in this fight. Morris with the choke. He's putting the squeeze on. It's underneath the neck, and then the tap.
What a finish from Chris Morris. Gets it done with just a shade over 2 minutes left in the third round.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Daniel Movahead, calls a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 40 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by way of rear naked choke in the right corner, Chris "Chuck" Morris.
3-0, all in the famous yellow gloves of Cage Warriors.